Albuquerque Mayor R.J. Berry has noticed what a lot of you have noticed. There are a lot more panhandlers on city streets these days. Today he announced a plan to attack the problem, and he's asking you not to hand the money. Instead, the mayor is encouraging people to donate to the United Way. The group will use that money to feed and provide shelter to the homeless.
We assure you that we will send 100% of what we receive will go out on a monthly basis to local organizations.
The city's putting up about 30 signs around town telling people how to donate. Well, even though the city acknowledges panhandling is a big problem, News 13 has learned they're not doing much to enforce the laws against it. News 13's Kim Holland has spent weeks looking into this problem, and she has tonight's special assignment.
I'm homeless right now.
You will often find Timothy Puente.
Thank you. God bless.
Where two streets pinch together at the MLK exit off I-25 in Albuquerque. The panhandlers call it the gold mine because traffic gets backed up there and they have a captive audience to hit up for cash.
I appreciate everything that someone does for me.
Puente says he just sits, flies his sign,
And that's what my sign says will work.
and waits for the handouts. He's careful not to be pushy.
I don't think that you should talk to the people even if they got the window rolled down.
There you go.
Because you can't never determine who wants to be spoken to and who doesn't.
You see panhandlers like Puente on almost every busy corner. It may annoy some people, but it's not illegal unless they block traffic or approach car windows without being invited over.
I don't want to call it a problem because we don't have a lot of crime associated with the panhandling. It's just more of an eyesore.
You can help me out with the corners.
But there are plenty of people like this guy who are aggressive.
My grandpa's a coattail. I won't lie to you. I'm not sure to give me some more fly water. Nobody wants to help me out.
We watched last week as he stumbled down Central harassing people on the street, approaching cars, and even customers on restaurant patios asking for money.
No, because you're drunk right now.
But what he's doing is against the law, and there's plenty more like him around town.
You know, it just makes Albuquerque look like a bad place.
It's usually the same ones over and over. So I see them, some of them I know by firsthand their name, I know their name.
The city law says panhandlers can be, quote, unwelcome, overwhelming, and dangerous. It says that people cannot beg for money from people at bus stops, standing in line, or block the path of someone. And the law goes as far as to say they can't panhandle in Nob Hill or downtown after dark. News 13 spent weeks sifting through Metro Court records and found Albuquerque police almost never cite aggressive panhandlers. Only 11 citations for aggressive panhandling over the past 5 years. Only one in the past 6 months. And all of those tickets were then dismissed or the charge pleaded down in court.
In all honesty, we don't enforce it that often.
How come?
Manpower issues. We've got a lot more pressing issues to take care of than panhandlers at this time.
A week after we contacted police about our story on panhandling, the mayor announced his new panhandling plan.
If there's aggressive panhandling, give us a call. We'll send the police out. But I don't think as a community we want to have our police officers sitting across from a street corner on 300 intersections in Albuquerque instead of taking calls for service.
Panhandlers say in the past, police have been more likely to harass them rather than cite them.
They scream at you, yell at you. If I see you again, I'm going to do this and that to you. Hey, I've been threatened by the police.
Kim Holland, KRQE News 13.
Now, the Albuquerque City Ordinance does not have much teeth. The first violation is a written warning. The second one can bring up to 90 days in jail and a $500 fine. To see that ordinance and all the places it's illegal to panhandle, visit our website at krqe.com.